oh, it's just absolutely sublime. I could put on my jams here, some Pearl Jam, and I mean, I could still totally just like fucking air guitar over here. All right, so first things first, I'm a car guy. I've always been a car guy since I was a little kid. You know, I mean, back in the day, playing, you know, Need for Speed 1 straight up on the PC. I've always been a big Porsche fan. I have no shame in saying that. I love Porsches. I've owned over a half dozen Porsches at this point in my life. First one was a 996 turbo. Got a 997 turbo after that. Owned a 993 turbo, a Carrera GT. And the latest and greatest to the edition is a brand new 991.2 GT3 Touring. This car is a sweet spot for me because I've never owned a GT3 car. So first things first, rear wheel drive, naturally aspirated, 500 horsepower engine. Thing is just absolutely sick. Revs almost 9,000 RPM, and with that super crispy 6-speed manual transmission, you just cannot beat that. It's just absolute nirvana when it comes to driving. I had a 2019 Ferrari 488 that I bought brand new, spec'd myself. You know, I thought it was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but you know, I'm sorry, Ferrari. Relative to this GT3, that car was an absolute snooze to drive. The paddle shift was pretty crappy. It was laggy. It was never in the right gear. Did not like it. The car was uncomfortable. The electronics were like from 2010, you know, and it just felt old.
Future's now, old man.
And so swapping over to this GT3, I mean, everything is so much more modern. The infotainment system works perfectly. The car is absolutely comfortable to drive. Everything is covered in leather, super soft, sport bucket seats, super plush. I bought it just a few weeks ago with just about 1,300 miles on it, a little bit less than 1,300 miles on it still. So it's practically brand new. But yeah, I mean, in terms of comfort, drivability, you know, I think the engagement that this car offers, just really nothing else like it out there in my humble opinion. So in terms of pep, I mean, okay, yeah, the Ferrari might have been a little bit faster, but I mean, let's be realistic. I'm driving this thing around town. I'm not doing 200 miles an hour down Peachtree Street here in Atlanta. So the GT3 has plenty of oomph to get me going, you know, where I want to be on time, no problem at all. You know, I think the last thing that I'll mention here when it comes to these cars, you can't park a Ferrari in the mall parking lot without worrying if somebody's going to come out of the mall and they're sitting on your hood taking a selfie, whereas in the GT3, the thing is actually pretty subtle, especially the touring version without the spoiler. I like that about it. It's pretty low key to the people who don't know. It's a sleeper for sure. For me, Porsche 911 GT3 Touring with a 6-speed manual is absolute perfection when it comes to a daily drivable sports car.